What's going on, guys? I'm back again with another Love and Hip Hop Hollywood recap. Before we get into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to like, comment, and share. Man, what an episode. I mean, this is by far, I'm speechless. I'm loving what I'm getting every episode. At least the last 2 or 3 episodes, right? I'm gonna just jump into it. So the show picks up where it left off last week, where A1 Lyrical invited everybody to dinner, right? So Lyrical is going crazy, right? She asked Ray J. She said, "Ray, did Safari tell you that he smashed?" And so I didn't know what I expected Ray J to say. I was kind of expecting Safari to step in and say something. He was scared. Or at least he was just like, he didn't care, And I hear everybody talking about Mona got Safari playing this role and don't say nothing so we could drag the storyline out, but I believe every bit of this storyline. I just do. So Ray ended up telling Lyrical, he said, "Fam, he told me that he smashed, and he also sent you, a penis pic, right?" And we know about the penis pic because her mother earlier in the season was talking about the penis pic, and how inappropriate it was for him to be sending her a penis pic. And so they asking Safari, and they like, "Safari, this true." Safari talking in circles like, "Look, whatever y'all got going on in y'all marriage, leave me out of it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. X, Y, Z." And I'm just like, I'm gonna need more than that, Safari. Now, don't get me wrong, I was excited. So Safari ends up like saying, "You know what? Let's kill this. Like, I don't want to be a part of this." And so my boy Ray, Ray was like, "Bro, hold on. Like, listen, we got to know whether you smash or not because the baby could be yours." Hey, I was just surprised Ray said it. Like, okay, listen, I understand Ray never surprises us, but given what's transpiring, A1 is boiling over, Lyrical is throwing a fit just so, you know what I'm saying, she can take the attention off of her. Excuse me. So she can take the attention off of her and make sure Safari don't say nothing. Ray said, "We got to make sure he not the daddy." And so Lyrical was like, "No, Ray, stop, just stop. And I'm just like, well, Ray, I appreciate you for saying that. Great TV, man. Great TV. So then, as Ray says that, finally, A1 jumps up trying to attack Safari, and Lyrical is so happy. She's so happy that A1 is defending her and trying to fight for her and taking up for her. And I'm just like, you big idiot. A1 got to be the biggest idiot I've seen on a reality show when it comes to being in love. I'm sorry, man. Ain't no baby gonna make me forget about it. And then the fact that everybody at the table been saying the same thing. Mark has been saying he heard about it. Brooke, everybody heard it. A1 is just so. Anyways, Lyrical is so happy that he's jumping up, trying to fight Safari, talking about that's what you get for lying on your own penis. And I'm just like, see, in this moment, for me, excuse me, she was just taking it way too far. She didn't have to say all of that. She didn't, because we all know something happened. Even if it was just a picture that was sent, something happened. So you need to just fall back and figure out another way to play the victim, or make sure that you still the victim, because you know what I'm saying, she doing everything she can to discredit Safari and make sure he don't come out and say nothing by throwing all these temper tantrums. So Safari leaves, and as he's leaving, he tells them, I still love y'all, I'm still y'all brother. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to invite me to the baby shower, right? So then A1 is having a conversation with Marcus, telling Marcus how he upset with Ray about how Ray he invited Safari, and Marcus say, don't be upset at Ray. Ray's just trying to get down to the bottom of this, and plus, you know what I'm saying, it was a yes or no question, and he still didn't answer the question either way. So I agree with Marcus. I get it. It's messy. I get it. But you know what I'm saying? The question was asked. Even A1 wanted an answer. He was like, I'm sitting here waiting. Like, answer the question, tell me. But you're going to forget about that. Because you mad. You're going to forget the fact that he didn't answer the question either way. So Ray and Safari is outside. And Safari was like, bro, I'm supposed to go down like that. And Ray just like, what you mean? We came here to, you know what I'm saying, put everything on the table. Excuse me. Put everything out in the open. And so we can move forward. And Ray told him straight up, he said, man, I just hope the baby don't look like you. And I mean, we all hope the baby, no, I'm going to keep that comment to myself. But we switch scenes to where Brooke is talking to Lyrical. And Brooke, Brooke and Ray J, I'm with it. Brooke asking Lyrical, like, look, he didn't really answer the question. I just want to know, is it true? And Lyrical got offended and tell Brooke, you need to pick a side. You going to be on my side or you going to be on Safari's side? And I'm just like, well, if you want somebody on your side, how about start telling the truth? Let's start there, then we can talk about people being on your side, right? So then Lyrical tells A1, she goes back into the dinner set and tells A1, don't let ignorance come in between them. And then she goes as far as I'll take a lie to the test. Only reason she said that is because she knew that fool wasn't going to say, okay, let's take a lie to the test. That's the only reason she said that. And I'm just like, you fool. Take the lie to the test. Somebody needs to, even if it ain't her. Safari needs somebody. But anyways, I was happy with how the episode started off. Then we go, we get a scene where Paris is, I guess, on the internet, Instagram, blogging, and she sees the info. So Paris is seeing all on the internet, and so is all the other cast. They basically seeing Tiara's sex tape is leaked. And I guess it was, I guess the pictures or whatever they were seeing was pretty good. I didn't see any, but I don't really follow, their personal lives and stuff like that. But she's meeting up with Nikki, and so she brings up the sex tape scandal with Nikki, and Paris thinks that it's revenge for her and Tiara pulling up on Akbar and his wife the other day, and fills Nikki in about the whole pull-up situation. And Paris is mad, says, you know what I'm saying, y'all, she's talking to Nikki as well. Paris is upset that y'all need to get to know these guys before y'all start, better yet, sleeping with them, but let them record what y'all do when y'all sleeping together. Like, y'all need to know who y'all dealing with, which makes a lot of sense because everybody doesn't seem like they done had a sex tape scandal, which is ridiculous. And it's just like, who are the dudes that you guys dealing with? Like, do he just pop up in the room with a video camera and say, lights, camera, action? Is it hiding? Like, what's going on? Like, y'all need to know who y'all sleeping with. And so, Nikki goes on to say how, she had her own sex tape scandal and she want to be as far away from this as possible. And which seemed kind of fake. Like, just like, even my thinking, if you went through it as well, you know what she thinking, you know how she feeling. You know what I'm saying? You can provide that olive branch of comfort. And plus, you're supposed to be a friend. So why are you trying to stay far away from it? Like, do you have something to to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like I just didn't. Me personally, I didn't understand that. And so Paris goes on to say that, you know, this is definitely it for Akbar. She's definitely done with Akbar after all of this. So then we get a scene where Akbar gets a call. Somebody called him and tell him that basically Tierra was downstairs busting the windows out of his car, right? So, you know, him and his women, they go downstairs to check out the car, and then Tierra ends up pulling up, and he tells her, man, this the car I was going to give you. This car was for you, and you burst the windows out of it. And she admit to it, and she just like, look, you know, you wrong for releasing that sex tape. I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And he said, I didn't do it. You know, somebody stole my phone. I text you that. And I'm just like, this just ain't adding up. And then she was like, well, somebody stole your phone. How they upload it to my page? And he said, you did it. And she was like, how? It was on your phone. And then he was like, I don't know how the conversation got there, but he was like, do you still love me? And I'm like, dude, this ain't the time for that. Who cares? And she was just like, I don't love you anymore, or whatever. And he was just like, I still see you as my woman. And I'm just like, this scene was just kind of confusing to me. She accusing you of leaking a sex tape. You want to know if she still love you. Obviously, the way she answered that, just say a hell no. You done put my point. I was looking for something else. But and then he goes on to say, I still look at you as my woman. Why his wife and his other girl? I mean, I guess some guys got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, play on, player. So then moving on, we get a scene where Jay Will is, you know, performing like for Moniece to let her see, you know what I'm saying, what he been working on for the, you know, he's supposed to be auditioning for the Pride event, and they want him to audition as Candy, but he wants to audition as Jay Will. And Moniece basically tell him like, look, you talented either way. Either way, I support you, but if you feel like you want to audition for as Jay Will and not Candy, I say go for it. And those, they, you know that, excuse me, those were the only words he needed to hear. So moving on, A1 and Lyrical is home. Lyrical ain't feeling good. A1 bringing her some tea or something. I don't know. And A1 talking about some how Ray and Safari making a fool out of themselves. First of all, number one, most importantly, Safari and Ray J ain't making a fool out of themselves, because Ray J ain't do nothing but try to get down to the bottom of the T. Safari ain't do nothing. He ain't answer the question. He sent your wife a penis pic. He made her slept with your wife. Only person making a fool out of themselves is you. You need to change your name to A1 Boo Foo the Fool. That's what your new name need to be. And then he goes on to talk about how we can't trust nobody but each other. And Lyrical talking about something she can't get no peace. And then, you know what I'm saying, they talking about something, it's us against the world. When it sure is. It sure is when your wife got a whole rumor out here talking about something, she's sleeping with other men and now she pop up pregnant. Man, that was my wife would pop up pregnant after a rumor circulate talking about how she done slept with so-and-so, and when I try to get down to the bottom of it, she don't want to answer. And she come and tell me she pregnant. Hey, let's go on down here to the clinic. We can get a blood test while the baby's still inside you, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm on. Then he talking about something, he feel like he got to check Ray and how he was moving. My bad. He obviously A1 is one of these humans that don't want friends and family that care about his well-being, because I mean, it was messy. It was, you know what I'm saying? But part of the reason it was doggone messy is because of Lyrical. She could have nipped this in the bud a long time ago. Let's get that lie detector test going. She could have been nipped this. That's the reason that it turned messy. When you went to her episodes ago about the whole cheating scandal, what she did, act like a doggone child through a temper tantrum, and that's what she continued to do because you allowed. That's why it turned into a complete mess, because of Lyrical. Not Ray J, not Safari, but your wife. Moving on. So Tiara, we get a scene with Tiara. She's, at her crib. She's struggling with the whole idea of the sex tape. She's saying that the sex tape out making it hard for her not to drink. Then she lets her know that Akbar went online and accused her of releasing the sex. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm just go ahead and tell y'all this right now. I ain't here for this storyline, so I ain't gonna spend a lot of time on it, because if this gonna be her storyline, I'm just not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't do it for me. Then, I'm gonna just run through it. She went to go meet with a lawyer. The lawyer was like, revenge porn is some type of what I got in my notes. I don't know, some type of sexual abuse, and the lawyer tell her that they got to have a press conference so she could put her story out there and control the narrative. And I mean, I'm sorry, but man, maybe it's hard for me to feel some sympathy. My thing of it is this: if go Kardashian route, when Kim and Ray J sex tape got released, she ain't pressed charges. She made millions and became even more famous. I mean, listen, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just being not showing any sympathy or empathy toward the situation, but y'all lay up with these men, let the men record y'all having sex and keep the video. Now, maybe if you're gonna make a video, maybe the women should start keeping the video, since it seems that the men's phone always getting lost and whatnot. So if it's something that y'all want to do, maybe y'all should start recording on y'all phone. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Moving on, we at the pool party with Brooke, Marcus, and Lucci. And basically, Lucci giving them credit, talking about some y'all look like the couple of the year. They let him know about the engagement. And Marcus told him, like, bro, I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, Brooke got to break the tea about what went down at A1 Lyrical's dinner party. Marcus tell Brooke to stay out of it. Let's not be messy. Let's leave it alone. But Brooke can't do it. So anyway, Lucci goes on to say, he haven't seen A1 in a minute. And the last time he seen A1 was talking divorce. Remember at the video shoot? And so, Marcus tell Lucci how A1 mad at Ray about the whole situation for inviting Safari and Lucci. Like, nah, we got to fix this. You know what I'm saying? We need to just get down to the bottom of it. We need answers, and like, he shouldn't be mad at the bro for, trying to, help out. We need to just fix this. So anyways, moving on from that, Brooke brings up the Tiara and Marie sex tape, and you know what I'm saying? They like, man, Tiara was something. Never mind. I said I wasn't gonna talk too much about that. And then, they talk about how Tiara just releasing conflicting stories. 1 minute she said it was Akbar, the next minute she go on social media or something and say something like, I don't believe it could have been him, or something like that. Like, I don't care. Moving on. So, Rockstar and Ray meets up. I just knew this was going to be interesting. Rockstar is a very interesting character. His energy, either, it matches or, excels Ray energy. So I knew this was going to be a scene that I thoroughly enjoyed. So they talking about how filthy Hollywood is right now. And Ray let him know, like, bro, you at the top of that list. And so, they talk about the whole Tiara sex tape. Rockstar was like, Ray, she was looking good. I need me a piece of that. I need you to slide. I know that's your ex. Slide me them digits. I got to get me a piece of that. And so, obviously, Ray give Rockstar the tea about the dinner party. And Rockstar said, oh, well, I got some more to add to that. Me and Lyrical was hanging out. Me and she was coming, hanging out with me with them titties, hanging all out, looking all big and promiscuous and just juicy. You know what I'm saying? And she telling me all this about she was done with A1. That was a wrap. And then she sent me a picture of her finger, ring missing, and telling me, don't tell A1 I left my ring at home. So Ray asked him, did he smash? And I'm just like, did you? And so we didn't get an answer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was editing, but the next thing that came out of Ray's mouth was the news about her being pregnant. And Ross thought like, man, is this going to be a Morris situation? And Ray was like, we need the swab test. We need to get the swab test. We need to swab you, Safari, and everybody else who say they done beat up in them drawers. We need to know who the baby daddy is. I just love the scene. I mean, I'm down for the messiness. It's entertaining. And my whole thing is, this storyline could have been dead if all Lyrica had to do was tell A1 the truth, have an adult conversation about it, or whatever. So moving on, Jay Will and LaBrittany's at an audition for the Pride event. Obviously, LaBrittany goes first. They love it. Mr. Ray love it. Then Jay Will comes out. They're not really feeling Jay Will. They want Candy, and they let him know. And so they told Jay Will tell them, well, if y'all want Candy, y'all gonna have to wait till the next event or whatever, because y'all can't afford Jay Will or something like that. And so that scene was pretty much dead. Then moving on, Tierra goes to meet up with Paris. She's undercover. She got the big shades on. She don't want nobody to recognize her, which I doubt they would. I mean, in my mind, she's not that big of a star, but I could be wrong. I mean, if I am, I apologize. But, you know, she just talk about how embarrassed she is and how ashamed she is of this whole sex tape thing. And, you know, Paris is mad about the interview that Tierra did, talking about how she's still in love with this dude, even now. And Tierra was just like, I was being dumb. Obviously, release sex tape of you doing. I might need to go look up this sex tape. Is it still online? If it is, let me know, and I'll go look it up on my iPad so I won't catch no virus on my computer. Then, you know, Tierra just started turning up saying how, you know what I'm saying, he done messed with the wrong bitch and she about to sue him. And Paris, you know, as Paris is her and Nikki gonna be at the press conference, and Paris like, you doing a press conference? Like, and then she like, yeah, y'all gonna be there? And Paris tell her, I ain't. I mean, after what you said, I need to see some action before I start supporting you in your future endeavors. Like, bro, you up there telling the world about, you know what I'm saying, this guy don't release a sex tape, but you still in love? Like, I'm not supporting. I'm with Paris on this one. Then she asked about Nikki. Like, where's Nikki? And talking about how Nikki is, you know, talking about how she got fake friends and all of this and all that. And I mean, at this point, I wouldn't admit Nikki does look fake. Instead of her reaching out, because Tierra said she hasn't did Tierra say she didn't reach out? Well, if nothing else, she didn't come see her or nothing, see how she doing or whatever the case may be. So Nikki might be a fake friend, but Paris, nah, Paris ain't a fake friend. She was with you when y'all pulled up on Akbar and his women. But she just ain't with you now because it's your fault. Like you talking about how hurt you is about this whole sex tape scandal, but then you got the nerve to say you still in love with this guy. Like, really? Like, come on, man, sit down. So anyway, the final scene is the guys' night out. We got Ray, Marcus, Lucci, and A1. He arrives looking like he all by, looking like he big mad. Like, he need, like, sit down somewhere. He just been pissing. Look, he been pissing me off this whole season ever since the whole Safari Room came out. I'm gonna just call it like it is. But anyways, Ray ends up saying in the confessional how he feels bad about what happened at dinner the other night, and he want to tell, you know what I'm saying, A1, you know what I'm saying, everything he did was for him and it wasn't to be messy and all that good stuff. So A1 shows up, like I said, he dapping up everybody, but Ray calls Ray a fraud, and Ray asks him straight up, like, what's the problem? And A1, you know what I'm saying, he like, man, I get what you was trying to do, but that wasn't the time, because we were trying to let y'all know that we was pregnant. And I'm just like, what, dude? That's the best time. Because we got a whole situation out here with your wife maybe creeping, and now she's saying she with child. I mean, I don't know what better time it is to say it than now, because what if the child does come out looking like Safari and nobody saying nothing? So, A1 said, you know what I'm saying, Safari said he didn't sleep with her. And that's when Marcus stand up and say, he ain't say that. He ain't say nothing. He ain't answer that question. Don't you sit up here and lie on that man. Don't you sit up here and try to make Ray like the bad guy. And I'm just like, A1, what are you talking about, my guy? When did Safari say you done approached Safari twice, 2 times. And the first time Safari told you basically, if a woman is attracted to me, I'm gonna let her get this eggplant, and you try to jump at him. And then this time he didn't, I mean, come on. Then Lucci say, man, let's just face it. Safari smash. Let's just get past it if you're gonna be with her. And you know what I'm saying? Ray was like, man, I got into this mess to help you out. But you know what I'm saying? If you want to act like that, ain't nothing wrong with a brotherly fade, which I agree with. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with you and your closest friends fighting. I believe it make y'all closer, especially if it ain't over no woman. You know what I'm saying? In this case, it kind of is, but I mean, Ray didn't sleep with her. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Ray goes to tell him, you know what I'm saying, that he need to holler at Rockstar as well, because everybody in these Hollywood streets said they done slept with Lyrical. And at this point, I'm just looking around at A1 like, I'm just disappointed, man. Just as a fellow man. I mean, because my whole thing of it is, we know how women react when, you know what I'm saying, they hear that we're cheating. You ain't acting like nothing. You acting like everything normal, you big idiot. You ain't nothing but a big dummy. Lyrical got you eating at the palm. Bump that. She got you eating off the floor like the dumb dog you is. Because that's all you is. And then, you know, he goes on to tell Ray that he ain't got nothing else to say to him. And Lucci like, nah, bro, I can't have you going out like that, man. All these rumors with people saying they sleeping with your woman, we got to get to the bottom of it. And so, you know what I'm saying? Marcus stepped back in and let A1 know that Ray ain't lying. He got like Marcus backing Ray. Marcus like, man, I've been hearing the same stuff by Safari, Rockstar. Like you checking the wrong person. And you know A1 he gonna try to fight Ray. Man, I got my money on Ray all day. Talking about some A1's about you see security, you see who security holding. And Ray like, yeah, they're just trying to save you. I got my money on Ray. I don't care what y'all say, man. Any man walk around with his fingernails painted, I got my money on Ray. And then A1 got the nerve to tell me something. He feel like ain't nobody on him and Lyrical team. Of course not. It's hard to be when we trying to get, especially your friends trying to get that. Bruh, this dude is stupid, man. All your friends telling you what they heard. At what point is you going, I ain't gonna even say believe it, but at what point is you just make her take that line and take the test, man? Or go talk to her mama. Ask her mama, do she know about a penis picture from Safari? Like, I need A1 to do something. Man, I can't wait to the reunion. Boy, I can't wait till he see all this footage up there of Lyrical talking to Rockstar, of Safari talking to Ray saying he smashed, of Safari. Rockstar talking to Ray. I can't wait. I can't wait to see you look on that big dummy face. I just can't wait, y'all, man. But anyways, that's all I got. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to like, comment, and share. And I'll see you guys next time, man. Hopefully, next week episode will have me turned up, all rattled up like this one did. I'll see you guys later, man. Peace.